the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Liar! All right.
She can't hear it on top.
If you could bare knuckle box.
Bare what?
Bare knuckle box.
Fight, fist fight.
Fist fight, no gloves. If you could bare knuckle box anyone, living or dead, fictional, non-fictional, anyone at all in the world, who would you choose to bare knuckle box and why? I'm convinced that this is the question that tells us more about a person than anything else.
Is she wanting to win?
This is all part of the experiment. Because if you learn from their motive, would you bare knuckle box Hannah? Remember Tigger?
I don't want to die.
And she's very small.
Well, I mean, for example, she could bare knuckle box Gabrielle and probably do all right.
She might make it out alive. Is it to the death?
It would. Well, it's a bare knuckle boxing match. I feel like it's up to them if they want to fight to the death.
Yeah.
But they're both so adorable. I feel like there's a force field that would prevent them from actually getting hurt.
Remember?
I feel like that's accurate.
The Winnie the Pooh character?
Okay. We're gonna come back to you, Hannah. Abby, you can bare knuckle box one person or character, living or dead, made up in a story or real. Who would it be and why?
Yeah. This is a very difficult question.
What's that?
This is
I-
like when
it
Pastor
tells you
Chris
more-
would ask if you'd rather like make a baby cry or kick a puppy.
Kick a puppy.
No, make a baby cry. Kick a baby cry. It's easy.
You didn't have no. Some puppies need kicking.
Whoa. No, they don't. No.
Some puppies need a kick.
No puppers need kicks. No puppers need kicks.
No puppers need a kick.
No puppers need kicks.
See, because I've seen an adult dog and called it a puppy before.
That would be bad. But if like my
Raise your
puppy's,
hand if
but
you've
if
ever
my
kicked a
puppy's
puppy
mom was
before.
like, "Don't bite that,"
Oh.
you've kicked puppies on purpose or on purpose.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've ever kicked a kitten. So at our house in Hillsboro, I was staying with my parents. This is actually back in high school, so this is even longer ago. So it was in high school. My sister got a kitten. She named it Keggers to annoy my mother. This cat was a spaz, and he kept on trying to trick me as I walked up and down the stairs. So one day, walking up the stairs, my parents had just replaced the carpet with wooden steps. Pergo, right? And so I get to one step, and I'm not paying attention, I slip. And I feel that, you know how you have that like 2.5 seconds of slow motion? Oh no!
Yeah.
Something bad's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I had that oh no 2.5 seconds. I was near the top of the steps, and I felt me doing the turkey arm wave thing, where
Yep.
I'm trying to keep myself from falling backwards.
Yep.
But I know I'm about to tumble down 20 some odd steps and might die.
Yep.
Well, it flashes through my head really quick. There's one way I might be able to save myself. If I can grab the railing in one hand on the wall and get my foot on that top step, then I might be able to stop myself from falling down the stairs and dying.
And the cat was at the top. Cat was there.
The cat was not there. The steps were clear. So I flung my leg up there as fast and as hard as I could to save my life. At this moment, just as I'm hitting the crescendo of this kick, Keggers decides to dart across the hallway. Boom! I didn't kick the cat, I punted her. She got lifted. There, Houston, we have liftoff. Like, the cat just, bam, into the wall on the other side of the hallway. Hits the ground, looks up, looks left, right, left, runs away. Just real fast. Hand on the wall, hand on the railing, foot on the step at the top, just looking around like, what just happened? And I look to the right, and it's my parents' bedroom, and the doorway's open, and there's my father. And he had been telling me that I'd been playing too rough with the kitten. And all family men, when they get angry, we have the same look.
Yep.
Mouth gets really small, this eyebrow goes up, this eye gets really small, this eye bobs out a little bit.
Yep.
I'm standing on top steps, he gives me that look, and I'm sitting here and I look very slow because I can feel the heat vision, like my head is smoking,
Yeah.
where there are holes getting bored into my temple. I just go. And he's staring there, fist to his sides. I'm like, okay, either this is funny or I'm dead. Either this is funny or I'm dead. Either this is funny or I'm dead. Dad goes, and he starts laughing, cackling. I start laughing so hard I start crying. I fall on the top of the steps. Dad's laughing, I'm laughing. Dad's laughing, I'm laughing. Mom is around the corner in the master bathroom. And she goes, what, Brian, what are you laughing about? Because all she heard was, boom. I start laughing. So Dad goes, Ryan, kick the cat. It was hilarious. And Mom goes, that's awful. You're both awful. And that's how I drop kicked a kitten. Couldn't have been 2 months old. Cat still tries to trick me going up the stairs. I feel it was justified. But back on topic. Abby, if you could bare knuckle box, who would it be?
Yes.
Who would it be and why?
Just say him if you're really angry at him for this
Popular
question.
answer, actually. Thank you so much. Oh, Abby, we're waiting.
Air.
Who?
Air.
You'd fight air.
Just to
Okay.
you're like, I challenge you to fisticuffs.
I done with this conversation. I think that might be how you should handle most of your conversations.
Yep.
Someone walks up and says, all right, I need to talk to you about this, your job performance here. Bah! Conversation over. There is no escalation over punch to the face. And they'll just be so shocked. They're like, she's so quiet. Did I just get punched in the...
Yeah.
Maybe I just had maybe it's just a headache. And I saw it happen, but she'll be a serial puncher. She'll punch like 15 of her coworkers, never get in trouble. Then she'll, at the going away party that they throw for her, because they all love her, they'll be like, you know, one time I had this funny like dream. Abby punched me in the face. We were gonna have a hard conversation, just went bam, conversation over.
You too?
Yeah! Yeah! And then there's gonna be 15 people. When she walks in, they're all supposed to yell surprise. They're just gonna stare at her awkwardly. Her hands are gonna go up and she's gonna back away slowly out of the office, and she won't get any cake. It's gonna be very sad. Hannah. Bare knuckle box. Who's gonna be?
You could say the roof
She's
of my
fighting
car.
natural elements. I like it. It's creative. It's a good answer.
You could say the roof of my car. We were playing Prius. I did. I got
You punched a Prius?
no, like when I'm in the car with my
Interesting
Prius,
choice.
I punch the roof. And I punch it really hard.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
When you see a Prius,
Yeah, you see a Prius.
punch the roof.
It's like slug bone.
Instead of punching people.
But there's no violence
Punching
then.
people's better.
But there is. I have a scar.
And we get really, really competitive about it.
Yeah.
You just yell Prius and punch
And then we like start yelling at each other.
Yeah.
See, you know you're in trouble when I'm driving and then I start in on the Spanish. Because that usually means I'm grumpy about what's going on outside the car.
Yeah. I call people like
Oh, like that
Winkles
one guy
and
who had the
Goobies.
Confederate flag.
You need to edit that part out.
Bob the tomato.
Okay. Bob the tomato?
That's actually I like it.
Bob the tomato. He doesn't have hands. It's just like he like juice everywhere.
I think, well, or a thin red mist, yeah. But here's the thing, they still pick things up in VeggieTales, so I'm convinced they have psychic powers.
Yeah,
So that might be a fight she loses. She might go, ha ha. No, and then it's gonna like Carrie, and he's just gonna look off to the middle distance mystically, and then she's just gonna like fly to the moon. And that'll be it for Hannah. It'll be like the sequel to The Martian. She'll be sitting on the moon with Matt Damon, just chilling.
Hey, you're gonna be mad.
How'd you get here? You tried to fight a tomato too? Yeah, me too.
But you get to see Matt Damon. So
Get to see Matt Damon.
and get scurvy.
And get scurvy.
started with this disaster became. It named me as a fool. Almost blue. Almost touching it.
He was Asian, so I don't understand.